Beijing's policy toward the Ukraine war has threaded the needle of avoiding outward criticism of Russia while chastising the US as China's strategic rival. French President Emmanuel Macron says that he will be visiting China in April and has urged Beijing to pressure Russia to end the war. And it isn't just the French president who will be visiting China in the days ahead. Chinese ambassador to the European Union says the European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen and the European Council President Charles Michel may visit soon. Macron has welcomed China's peace efforts. However, the French president says that peace is only possible if Russia withdraws troops and respects the territorial sovereignty of Ukraine. Beijing has sought to position itself as a neutral party on the Russia-Ukraine conflict, even as it has maintained close ties with Moscow. On Saturday, China helped scuttle a joint statement condemning the war at the G20 gathering in India. China recently published a 12-point position paper that called for urgent peace talks and a political settlement to end the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has expressed hopes to meet Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping, calling it important for world security. As per the Chinese Foreign Ministry, Belarusian leader Lukashenko would pay a state visit from the 28th of February to the 2nd of March at Xi Jinping's invitation. A longtime ally of Russian President Vladimir Putin, Lukashenko allowed his country to be used as a launchpad for Moscow's invasion. Kiev has expressed concerns that Belarus could again support Moscow in its war effort. With weapons, soldiers and specialized equipment, Russia and Belarus have beefed up their joint military grouping. China's ambassador to the EU, Fu Kong, has said that preparations for the visit of the EU delegation are underway. He added that frequent high-level mutual visits between the EU and China are expected to begin soon. EU diplomats have criticized China's refusal to describe the Russia-Ukraine conflict as an invasion. Beijing has also refused to call for a Russian withdrawal from Ukrainian territory. As per the Chinese government, the EU's anger with Beijing over Ukraine is irrational. China says it does not want the issue to affect the development of ties with the bloc. Despite the US and the Allies' continued ambitious efforts to bolster the Ukrainians, there are no signs of an endgame in the war. The Russia-Ukraine conflict seems destined to enter an even more complicated phase in the months ahead. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.